Take a risk. Take a chance. Take a dare. Play the game of Double Dare with the host of Double Dare, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to our game of knowledge and nerve. And I hope that what you are about to see in the next half hour is as exciting as what has been going on in our studio in the last few minutes between our announcer, Gene Woods, and a few people in our studio audience. You'll never know what that means, but let your imagination work on it for a while we take a moment to introduce the players.
First, here's our returning champion, Roy Belosic.
Hello, Roy.
Hi, Alex.
How do you feel today?
I'm ready.
Good. Roy Belosic is our champion. He is a Croatian, of Croatian descent. He is in advertising, and so far on Double Dare, he has won $1,450 in cash. So congratulations, Spear. Good luck today. Now let's meet your opponent.
Challenging Roy is Cork Milner.
Hello, Cork.
Hi there, Alex.
We've got an advertising man over here. What do you do? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was a Navy pilot, Alex, for 20 years, and I retired from that. And now I'm using my round-the-world experience. I'm writing travel articles and being moderately successful at it.
Okay, well, I hope you're very successful on the program. In order to become the new champion, you have to score 500 points or $500 in the game and be the first one to do that.
Right.
All right? I will remind our viewers that we're going to show our contestants clues to help them identify our subjects. The clues appear one at a time. They get easier as we go along, and the first one to buzz in with the right answer will win $50 and earn the right to make a dare. We always start off by showing our home audience the right answer to a subject, so if you want to play along, turn away from the screen for just a moment until you hear the ping. Here is the answer. All right, players, the subject is a person. Clue number one. He said, I have no use for humility. I am a fellow with an exceptional talent. Clue number two. He has produced over 20 big-selling albums of mood music. Roy, the champion, buzzes in immediately, sealing Cork's booth. What's the answer?
Frank Sinatra.
You are wrong. We close you off, Roy. Sorry, bring Cork back. He buzzed in but came up with the wrong answer, so you get a free look at the next clue, and we'll give you a free guess also. Here it is, clue number three. William Bendix replaced him on The Life of Riley. You have an answer for me, Cork?
Jackie Gleason.
You're right. Okay. $50 for you. You've taken the lead in the game. It's dare time. Roy, our champion, hasn't had a look at that penalty clue, so that becomes the dare clue. Do you want to show it to him? Take a chance?
He's a good champion, and he might know that, but I gotta dare him. Let's
go.
go.
Okay, fine. Let's bring him back. He came up with the right answer, and he's taken the dare, Roy. You've got 5 seconds to look at this clue. What's your answer?
Jackie Gleason.
Oh, you're right. Got it in the nick of time, and you tied the game. You pick up $50. Cork, in your place, I'd have done the same thing. It was very early in the game. Anything could have happened. You might have slipped it by and gone on to take a $350 lead. But as it stands right now, it's all tied up. So let's go to a commercial, and then we'll come back with another subject for you gentlemen on Double Dare.
It's National Game Show Month. This week, experience the fun and excitement with fresh episodes of Black and White Panel Classics and much more on Buzzer Rewind Week. Watch National Game Show Day all month long on Buzzer.
I used to think all doctors were the same. Then I switched to Oak Street Health. Instead of waiting around for me to get sick, they focus on keeping me healthy and feeling good. Hey, still got it. And the best part, everyone at Oak Street Health is experienced with people my age.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in caring for older adults like you, with a focus on keeping you healthy. So don't wait. Call today.
Here people get to know me the old-fashioned way.
By listening.
This guy takes all the notes, so my doctor is all eyes on me.
Getting the care you need has never been easier, because our team members work together to handle all your healthcare needs.
They even gather all your medical records and health history, so switching to their doctors is easy.
Call 855-264-3371 to schedule a visit and see why we are the only primary care provider to carry the AARP name.
We've got a tie game in this match, $50 for each of our players as we go on to another subject. And here for you folks at home is the correct answer. A thing this time, that's what we're looking for. And clue number one to assist our players is this. In order to prevent thefts in some countries, these are shipped in plain brown boxes. Number two. One psychiatrist has labeled them the great equalizer of the sexes. Number three. Audrey Hepburn had hers designed for her by Givenchy. Roy, the champion, buzzes in. What's your answer?
Handbags.
Handbags is wrong, so we say goodbye for a moment. Bring Cork back in. Gave us a wrong answer. That means you get a penalty clue and a free guess. Here is the clue. While in Europe, American students have been known to finance their entire summer vacation by selling off their extra ones. Cork?
I'm going to take a guess at bubble gum. That's what they do in Russia.
Sell off bubble gum in Russia, huh? No, that's the wrong answer. Okay, you're back into it, Roy. Both of you, take a look at this clue. Their popularity led American Motors to upholster models of the Hornet and Gremlin to resemble them. Roy buzzes in again.
Levi's.
Levi's, will we accept that? Yes, we will. Levi's, blue jeans. Levi's is a manufacturer's name, but another $50 for you, Roy, and it's dare time. Let's go to the next clue. In Russia, a pair with the leather logo intact can fetch up to $90 on the black market. Want to take the dare?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
All right, let's bring Cork back. Roy got the right answer.
Right.
He now has a $50 lead over you, and he has declined the dare. He's not going to show you the next clue. It would have been this. In Russia, a pair with the leather logo intact can fetch up to $90 on the black market. What would you have said?
I'm afraid that'd have to be Levi's.
Levi's or blue jeans, yes. Roy, you didn't hear him, but his answer a while ago was bubblegum. Because he said in Russia they sell a lot of that on the black market. You've got a $50 lead. We've got another answer for you folks at home to look at. Here it is. This time, players, you're looking for a person. Here is the first clue. At the age of 75, this woman did a margarine commercial to convince companies to sponsor her controversial television show. Number two. Almost 6 feet tall, she once said that she grew up the ugly duckling in a family of beautiful people. The champion, Roy Bolosik.
Margot Hemingway.
Wrong. Goodbye, Roy. Hello, Cork.
Hi there.
He gave us the wrong answer. You get a look at the penalty clue, and we'll give you a free guess. Two of the books she wrote for children were When You Grow Up to Vote and A Trip to Washington with Bobby and Betty. What's your answer?
Boy, I wish I knew that.
You wish you knew? Well, too bad. Roy, he didn't get the answer. So you can smile and look at this next clue, if you will. In 1971, documents revealed that she and her husband maintained separate bedrooms for the last 29 years of their marriage. Roy comes in again. Roy, what's the answer?
Margaret Mead.
No, Roy.
No.
No. Goodbye. Cork, he buzzed in quickly on that clue, but he gave us the wrong answer, so you get a penalty clue and a free guess. In September of 1941, she organized a Knit for Defense drive with a goal of 1 million sweaters by Christmas. Give me an answer, please.
That's not Roosevelt.
You're right, Cork. To be very specific, the correct answer is Eleanor Roosevelt, but here on Double Dare, we accept the last name. The score is now $100 for you, $100 for Roy. You got that on the penalty clue. You're in a dare situation, so that clue is also the dare clue. You want to show it to Roy and gamble that he will not know Eleanor Roosevelt is the answer.
Well, that's a number 5 clue, but let's give it to him.
Okay,
see what he knows.
Fine. Let's bring Roy back. Cork gave us the right answer, and you're going to get 5 seconds to look at this dare clue, Roy. Here it is.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah, you didn't even need the 5 seconds. You're right. You get $50. You go into the lead once again. You have a total of $150 to Cork's $100. And we're going to take a break, pause for some commercial messages, pay the rent, and then be back with more on Double Dare.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions, and a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff, and real human support, and answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare D-SNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-220-8190 or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
I love everybody's here. I love it.
My siblings and I, we always want to honor our mom and dad. And what better way than to make an announcement? Tunnel of Towers is going to take care of their tuition with the May and George Silla Scholarship Program.
All your children out here in the Line of Duty program, we are going to make sure that we take care of your college tuitions.
Having your college taken care of is just a dream come true.
Go to t2t.org.
Well, our champion came through there with the right answer, and he leads once again. Roy Bolosic with $150, Cork Milner with $100, and we're going on to another subject. This time the subject is a person, and we'll show you folks at home the right answer. First clue to assist our players. He traveled the world with Marlene Dietrich and says they share a kind of friendship and love that's rare and special. Clue number 2. Before making it big in the music world, he accompanied several pop singers, including Vic Damone, who fired him. Number 3, he has written just one Broadway show score, and though the musical was a huge hit, he says he has no desire to ever do another. Let's move on to clue number 4. His princely good looks have helped make him, according to David Merrick, the biggest instant success since Barbra Streisand. Clue number 5. Though spelled differently, his name sounds exactly like his father's, whose syndicated column appears in 100 U.S. newspapers. Roy Bolosic.
Burt Bacharach.
You're right. You go up another $50 to $200. Twice your opponent's total. It's dare time for you. Let's look at the next clue. Dionne Warwick has sold more records of his songs than any other singer. What do you want to do with that, Roy?
I don't dare. I don't dare.
Want us to stop? All right, let's bring Cork back. He got the right answer. The score is now $200 for him, $100 for you. The next clue would have been Dionne Warwick has sold more records of his songs than any other singer. What would your answer have been, Cork?
Burt Bacharach.
You'd have come up with the right answer, so Roy made a correct decision in stopping that particular subject. Okay, Roy, good going. We're going on to another subject, and here's the answer for you folks. Person again. First clue. In 1940, Joseph Meister committed suicide rather than unlock this man's tomb to the invading Nazi soldiers. Cork Milner.
Napoleon.
Napoleon is wrong, so we close you off. We'll bring Roy Bolosic back. A wrong answer means a look at a penalty clue for you and a free guess. Here it is, clue number 2. Sacha Guitry played the lead in a French film about his life in 1936. Paul Muni starred in an American version that same year. What's the answer, Roy?
No answer.
Okay, let's bring Cork back and we'll continue. Still no correct answer. We go on to this clue. He once devised a scheme to rid Australia of its excess rabbits, but the plan was never carried out. Number 4. His studies on fermentation were said to have saved the French brewery and winemaking industries. Cork Milner buzzes in. Your answer?
Louis Pasteur.
Correct. You go up to 150 as your total, trailing the champion by 50. It's dare time. Let's look at the dare clue. More than 60 scientific institutes around the world bear his name. You want to take the dare or pass?
Oh, well, you can't win without trying, Alex, so we're going to keep trying. Let's dare it.
Fine. Let's bring Roy in. He gave us the right answer. He's taken the dare. You've got 5 seconds. Here is the clue. Your answer, Roy. Hurry. Too much time. We close you off, and we give Cork $100 more. That takes you to a total of $250. and you now have the lead. And it's Double Dare time. You could go within $50 of winning the game. Here is the Double Dare clue. Napoleon III invited him to his court to demonstrate the use of the microscope. What are you going to do with that? You've got a $50 lead right now.
That's tricky, but it's a Double Dare and it's a lot of money. Let's give it to him.
Fine. Here comes Roy. Double Dare time. The clue for you, Roy. 5 seconds. And an answer, please.
Van Leeuwenhoek.
No, Louis Pasteur. $200 more to Cork, and he now has a total of $450 to your $200, Roy. And we are going to pause for a few commercial messages, and then we'll come back and hopefully decide this match.
Now, here's something you didn't realize until just now. You're probably overpaying for your hotel. That's right. Not your fault, really. It's just the same hotel has way too many prices on way too many sites. Unless, of course, you check Trivago. On Trivago, you can compare prices from multiple sites in one place. So you can save up to 40%. And just like that, goodbye overpaying.
Wow. Let me guess. Trivago?
You know it. Hotel Trivago.
Our challenger is leading right now. Cork Miller has $450. Roy Velocic, the champ, has $200. It could well be decided on this next subject. Here's the answer. The subject is a thing. First clue, players. When protesters tore down the Nazi flag at festivities preceding its opening, Mayor Rossi apologized to Germany. Cork Milner, a right answer from you will give you the championship. What is it?
The Olympics?
You are wrong. So we close you off. We'll bring Roy Velocic back. He gave us an incorrect answer. A penalty clue for you to look at and a free guess. Although its name suggests another color, it is in fact painted international orange. Your answer, Roy?
No answer.
No answer? All right. Cork will never get a look at that clue, but he will see clue number 3, as will you. Here it is. Built at a cost of $35 million in 1937, it would have a replacement value of $200 million today. Number 4. One joke about it says that small car warnings are posted on it in stormy weather. Next. The Navy opposed its construction, fearing that its destruction by an enemy might block the entrance to the harbor. Cork, this time again, a right answer, and you've got the championship.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
That's it. $500 for you. Come on out of there. Roy, he got the answer. It was the Golden Gate Bridge. You've got $200 added to what you had before, $1,650. Congratulations for all of us on Double Dare. And to you too, Cork. Are you ready to go to work to pick up $5,000? Let's go. All right, let's bring on the spoilers. Okay, you know what you have to do? You have to, in order to win $5,000, get one clue past, or 4 clues past one of these spoilers. Let me introduce them to our audience right now. Spoiler number 1 is Dr. Bradford Burns. Spoiler number 2 is Dr. Stratton Lindenmeyer. And spoiler number 3 is Dr. Leonard Cole. There they are. Let's close them off and let's go to work. We'll look at this board over here. It has the 8 clues we're going to be working with. Let's see the correct answer at the top. Howdy Doody Show. That's a title. Pick a clue.
Let's take number 6.
Number 6. Okay, this show ended after the 2,543rd episode on September 24th, 1960. Do you want to give it to them or do you want to pass on it?
That identifies what type of thing it is. I'm not going to give it to them.
All right, that's a pass. Pick another clue.
Number 4.
Number 4. The reason Clarabelle was cast in this show as a mute clown was that it cost less to hire a non-speaking performer. What do you want to do with that?
I'm going to assume they have not seen that, and I'll give it to them.
Okay, fine. All right, spoilers. The subject is a title. Here is the clue. The reason Clarabelle was cast in this show as a mute clown was that it cost less to hire a non-speaking performer. performer. Let's go to spoiler number 1, Dr. Burns, first of all.
I don't know.
All right, that's $100 for our champion. Let's go to spoiler number 2, Dr. Lindenmeyer.
No answer.
Yeah, spoiler number 3, Dr. Cool.
Buffalo Bob.
Wrong. $300 for you. You're off and running. You've given away 1 clue and you've used 1 pass. Pick another clue.
How about number 2?
On this show, the flubadub would hungrily come on stage saying, meatballs, meatballs.
I don't think they know this show. I'll give it to them.
Fine. Spoilers? Here is the next clue. On this show, the flubadub would hungrily come on stage saying, meatballs, meatballs. Dr. Burns.
I pass.
Okay. Dr. Lindenmeyer, your answer, please.
Kubla, Fran, and Ollie.
Wrong. Another 100. Dr. Cole, spoiler number 3. Your answer. Too much time, sorry. $600. Pick another clue.
Well, how about number 5?
Number 5. The star of this show was always dressed in a cowboy outfit.
I think I'll have to pass on that. We've already had a cowboy guess. So
Okay, 1 pass, another, that makes 2. You've given away 2 clues. Select another clue.
Try 8.
Number 8. Studio audience members were each given free balloons, a loaf of Wonder Bread, and a tube of toothpaste.
Man, that's far out. I'm going to give that to him.
All right, spoilers, here is your next clue. Studio audience members were each given free balloons, a loaf of Wonder Bread, and a tube of toothpaste. Dr. Burns, what is your answer?
Sesame Street.
Wrong. Another 100 for the champ. Dr. Lindenmeyer, your reply.
Howdy Doody.
That's it. That's a correct answer. You have just won $100. Let's go to spoiler number 3. Dr. Cole.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Wrong. Okay, you've got $800. You are just one clue away from winning $5,000. All you have to do is get 1 clue past one of the remaining spoilers. You've got 2 passes still to go.
Right. Let's take number 3, Alex.
The host opened the show by saying, "Say, kids, what time is it?" A lot of the people in the audience are saying pass, but what are you going to do?
I don't think they know the show. I'm going to give it to them.
All right, this is it for $5,000. Spoilers, here is your next clue. The host opened this show by saying, "Say, kids, what time is it?" Dr. Burns, your answer.
Kuka, Fran, and Ollie.
No, it's howdy doody time, and that means $5,000 for our champion. It paid off for you. You said they wouldn't know the show, and they didn't, and that's $5,500 total cash winnings on Double Dare for you. Nice going. Spoilers, thank you very much. Goodbye to you. Oh, well, how do you feel about that? I was worried for you, I must confess.
You just had to assume that they didn't know that type of show, and that was it. Frankly, I didn't know it either because I've never seen it, so I was way out on a limb.
All right, well, that's fine. We're going to take a break for a commercial message right now, and then we'll come back on Double Dare. Stay with us. Well, about as good a beginning as you can have on Double Dare. Cork Milner, our champion, $500 in the game, $5,000 with the spoilers. And right now we are going to introduce your opponent in the next match.
Challenging Cork is Bill Margold.
Hello, Bill. Hello. We don't have too much time today, but if you tell me about yourself now, you won't have to do it on our next show. So let's hear it.
I appreciate that. I'm a freelance film reviewer, and I love to play flag football.
You love to play flag football with guys and girls? Or
whatever I can get.
Whenever you can get. Okay, you know, of course, the rules of Double Dare are that you have to come up with 500 points in order to become champion.
Right.
All right, everything else is straight ahead. So we're going to wrap things up right now because we are out of time. And I would invite all of you to join us on our next show when we're going to start a brand new game with Bill Margold and Cork Milner, our champion. We'll look for you then. Till then, this is Alex Trebek wishing you all a good day. So long, everybody.
Today's consolation prizes are American Tourister Man's Carry-On One Suit or a Lady Shoulder Tote. Strong, beautiful, soft, casual, flexible, very light luggage from American Tourister. And Carriage House cutlery and steak sets with fine, sharp, long-lasting, space-age chrome, molybdenum stainless blades by Washington Ford. And a month's reading from Popular Library. This month featuring Searching for Caleb and Tyler's loving, poignant epic of a Baltimore family. And a waffle grill and a supply of Staley syrup, naturally thick, naturally rich Staley syrup with rich country breakfast flavor enjoyed by Americans for 50 years. This is Gene Wood speaking for Double Dare, a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production.